So the media, they see JD winning, and they're having an absolute meltdown. I mean, after all, they're losing control of that certain Aquaman starlet narrative. Guess who they're blaming in this? Not that certain Aquaman starlet, not themselves. Nope. People like yours truly, that's right. Now, the crazy and dangerous thing about these folks is they call for flagging, shutdown, and beyond. Why? Because those guys over there, they don't like the ladies. Never mind the fact that when you go to this channel's demographic page, looking at age and gender over the last 7 days, well, lo and behold, we have more female viewership than male. That gets the old noggin jogging, doesn't it? Now, what really takes the prize here is while they're trying to do damage and take people like myself down, get this. They admit that JD, he was the aggrieved party. See, they've been losing viewership over the last few years. We've been taking it away little by little. Now they're seeing those trial numbers come in. They know that they are done if they don't about face. So they have to admit something they don't want. They don't like that. Someone has to pay for it. You and I, we're going to talk about all of this today. Oh, fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. So, hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. These headpieces, I mean, they are something. I expected a couple to fall. I mean, I didn't know exactly how they'd come together. But this one, I mean, it really takes the prize. The headline of this thing, by the way, is JD, men's rights hero. Large swaths of the manosphere. That's right, all you folks out there, all you ladies, you're part of the manosphere, apparently, are portraying JD's defamation case against his ex, that certain Aquaman starlet, as an essential moment for men everywhere. And I very much believe that, by the way. None of that is untrue. Here's the thing, though. When you talk about the unique situation that this creates for men, the problem that it has there, the unique problems created for women, they have their own problems in this too, and the unique problems created for everyone, well, that's somehow bad. Why? Because it's indicative of the ism. You somehow hate the ladies. Listen to this here. But for large swaths of the manosphere, again, they're going to throw that around a lot because somehow, in some way, that means, I don't know. I don't even know how you join up. Did I get a card sometime I didn't hear about? Not really. The JD trial isn't merely a fascinating look into the complicated nature of DV and volatile relationships. Instead, many observers who are obsessed with losing of quote-unquote men's rights. You know, you talk about the idea that men, they shouldn't be falsely accused. A man shouldn't have his life burned down like this. That's somehow bad. They throw in blame feminism. I don't believe I've ever actually used that word on this platform ever in a video. But hey, again, I guess you just add that baggage too for worsening their lives. You know, myself, by the way, I'm married. I have 2 little daughters, but hey, you know, blame feminism, right? Are portraying JD's fight as an essential moment for men as a whole. It's definitely a fight that needs to happen. Otherwise, well, men, they're assuredly not going to get justice anytime soon. In their eyes, JD isn't merely a target of assumptions and false narratives. He's the vanguard in the war against women who hate men and pretend to be victims. Hey, I would actually agree for that statement. He's the vanguard in the war against not women. The way that they break this, it's really telling. It's women who hate men and pretend to be victims. The thing there, they pretend. They make false accusations. Now this is just an introduction. Now things, they get better from there. Because after throwing around terms like misandrous, yeah, that's how they try to cancel you. Again, they say you hate the ladies. Then they get into the script. Listen to this here. It's perfect for anyone who creates content around conservative talking points like, Hollywood elitism. Did you know, by the way, the haves and the have-nots? Apparently, I guess that's a conservative talking point now. Never knew that before. Cancel culture. So, canceling someone with words alone, ruining lives over nothing. Yeah, I don't think that has a political party attachment, or it shouldn't. Harms of feminism. Again, I don't talk about that here at all. Wokeness. I talk about hypocrisy, and there are a lot of hypocrites that say, well, I'm trying to make the world better like that. Here's the thing, though. I don't like politics at all. That includes content creators like Nick Rekieta, who's going to be streaming the trial live to nearly 350,000 subscribers on YouTube while providing live commentary and insight on Twitter. Notice who, by the way, they put that announcement with. Oh, that's right. That's yours truly. He's joined by such like-minded thinkers as ThatUmbrellaGuy, whose YouTube account, for perspective, highlights a video of how Jordan Peterson, quote-unquote, wrecks Marvel with his intellectual might. That's not actually what that's about at all. It's about them turning him into a villain, how somebody got mad because they didn't like him, and how they can't listen to their consumers. And Yellow Flash, of course. Yellow Flash is there, who recently posted commentary on the JD trial and how that will destroy the Hollywood agenda. Umbrella, for one, has been making repeated claims that certain Aquaman starlet and her simps targeted their content with takedown notices and champions how he and other men's rights allies are willing to be unbiased in the face of social pressure. This is from the beginning of the trial, by the way. That certain Aquaman starlet who struck my channel, I got struck 9 times covering this, by the way, had her simps attack me and my family, name me in court documents for covering this case, defends herself with freedom of speech. That's what she says this is about, too. What a joke. That I totally agree with. There's nothing wrong with that at all. This narrative of speaking truth to power by blaming that certain Aquaman starlet, cancel culture, and again, feminism is upheld by their fans. Have we been doing that, by the way? I kind of missed out on that, including the live chat for the trial. And one typical comment. So, one person commenting out of tens of thousands of people, he said, this is the kind of crap JD put up with from an abusive mother, an abusive ex-wife, was set up because of the disproportional focus on quote-unquote female suffering. They add, look up any men's rights movement. Okay, is that terrible in that? I mean, is that a horrible thing, even if you don't agree? Then you have Yellow Flash pointed at. The JD trial is bigger than JD. I don't care what he said about the Orange Man statement. What I care about is destroying the believe all without any evidence narrative. That matters. Men's rights matter. Now, the reason that they're salty about this, by the way, is because they're having to admit now that JD, he's winning this. People are believing him. And why is that? Well, because he was victimized. I mean, listen to this statement here. There's little doubt that JD himself was victimized in this relationship and fights with that certain Aquaman starlet. He did encounter a wave of harsh public scrutiny after her claims in the Washington Post. Harsh public scrutiny. Are you freaking kidding me? Even if she didn't name him that piece, that is being disingenuous, and these folks know it too. And he did disappear from Hollywood sometime in the aftermath, although it's nigh impossible to prove whether he was really blacklisted. They had to admit things here. They're having to give up ground because they've lost that narrative. People are actually seeing what's happening. People like myself, many other people too, not pointing the finger here, just saying, people like myself, we've been covering it for a while. People like you, you're the ones sending that out there. And because of that, these folks, they want to shut us down. And they want to shut us down badly because, again, they never thought things would get this far. So, yeah, they're calling for us to be censored. They're calling for us to be taken down. Why? Because we don't like the ladies. There's more to this too, but I'm going to end it here. Yeah, let me know what you think. Check out our book too. Link is in the description. That's our way of getting away from industry that, well, it allows all this to happen. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. I think it's funny personally. It's crazy too. They want to shut us down. People need to know about this. But yeah, let me know what you think, and thank you.